So guys, I gotta be honest with you, this is not a planned video. Actually, I wish I didn't even film it, but I have to, because today I learned about shocking news about powder and dust, which you might know is collaboration between me and SP Parfums. And today we are going to talk about it for the very last time, why you'll learn about in this video. I have pretty bad emotions about what's going on at the moment, and I gotta get some things off my chest and be very honest with you in this video, because I can't really keep it in myself, and I have this amazing platform where I can talk to you guys and just tell you my truth about it. So please keep on watching to find out why I'm saying goodbye to the perfume that is very, very, very close to my heart. So guys, welcome back. This is a sad video for me to film, and unfortunately I'm doing it sitting here, not with a battle between Jo Malone and Montal, which today's video should be, but talking about powder and dust, which is created in collaboration with SP Parfums. It has my name on it, of course. It says Tommelise, YouTube, inspired by Yana Stardust, and Sven Pritzkoleit, who is the founder and the owner of SP Parfums, German indie house, was one of the first perfumers I connected with. I thought we have a bond. After reviewing his perfumes in 2016, we met in Art and Olfaction Awards ceremony, and he was nominated with one of his perfumes, which didn't win that night, but that night was born the idea for a collaboration. And I quickly realized that my original idea won't work out, and then I thought, why not to create the most beautiful powdery perfume? Because I really love powdery scents more than anything else, and I thought it would be so nice to have something super unusual and unique, powdery perfume that wouldn't be like anything else out there. And so we started our collaboration, and it's powder and dust as you know it. But I want to update you about powder and dust, what's happening to it. Now Sven closes his business, but powder and dust won't disappear from the market, which I didn't want it to, but how things have been done are very disappointing to me. But first things first, just a few words about this fragrance, this award-winning perfume that I've mentioned in tons of my videos. I wanted it to be very special, and since powdery perfumes are often about iris, I didn't want iris to be in here. Instead, I decided to work with Mimosa, which wasn't that popular in 2016 as it is today, and I wanted it to be glamorous and fruity. I hoped that in the opening there is going to be a bubbly champagne note with the scent of pear, and so I provided Sven with a very detailed brief. I told him which notes I want powder and dust to feature, and I'm very precise about the ingredients because I feel them. I'm very passionate about blending. I'm not only a creative director, so it definitely guided Sven in the process of creating powder and dust, which was really tough because Sven wasn't the easiest person to work with. We both had our own visions for this perfume, and I won't lie, when I first received the mod of powder and dust, which I found, it's called Premix Stardust, I was shocked because yeah, it's a typical SP Parfum, and if you're familiar with this brand then you know what I mean, and had nothing what I expected from my brief. And we went through so many mods, you know, this end result is not the second, the third, the fourth or fifth trial. At some point I didn't want to continue. I wanted to give up and just let Sven do his thing, but then we found a compromise, and yeah, powder and dust was born. That I've been reviewing non-stop. I've been telling you about how special it is to me. It was all my idea. Without me, this fragrance wouldn't even exist. And I am saying that out loud because that's true. So anyway, it was nominated for Art and Olfaction Awards, and that was huge success to me. I did not expect it to win, but in the end it won. And that was a mind-blowing night when we were awarded with Sven. It was very important for him to win because he has already been nominated once, but he was missing something, and that was me. So after the success of Powder and Dust, which quickly became his bestseller, we started working on another fragrance with him, and that time I wanted it to be powdery but irisy. Of course, different kind of iris. In order to avoid unnecessary samples or mods that I wouldn't like, I thought it would be cool to visit Sven in his studio and just be in one place smelling materials that will definitely save so much time and effort for both of us. So we did that, and it was fun to visit Sven, to interview him. You know, I've been supporting him like he has been supporting me since the beginning. And so we created a beautiful mod of Drunken Iris, as it was called back then. And I came home very excited for this new launch. I was so like confident about it's gonna be even bigger hit than Powder and Dust, and then unexpectedly Sven sent me Delirious Iris with an overdose of earth in it. And if you know me, earth is the last thing I want to have in my perfume. So I messaged him and asked what's that about, and he was like, I like it this way and other people do too. But I didn't, and I told him that. I told him that I don't want to have my name on this perfume, so he released it just in his general catalog. And I want to ask you something. What do you know about Delirious Iris, and what do you know about Powder and Dust? Where is this perfume, and where is Powder and Dust? This is just another SP Parfum. There are so many of those, and Powder and Dust, such a special, outstanding fragrance that it was born out of my idea. And yes, Sven blended it, but he has other, even quite a few powdery perfumes, and for some strange reason, none of them is as popular as Powder and Dust is. So with all of that being said, Sven told me, said news later. So with all that being said, you guys, I just want you to get an idea how important this fragrance is to me, how close it was to my heart, how special it is. And with all that being said, earlier this month, Sven informed me that he closes his brand, and I was devastated by those news. Oh my god, I thought, such a pity. His perfumes will disappear from the market, and particularly sad I was about Powder and Dust. So I thought that it would be very fair if I re-released it one day, and I asked him how much the cost of the formula is, because I wanted to buy it myself. Sven didn't reply to me, but today, unexpectedly, I came across one post that was published by Victor Wong from Zoologist Perfumes, and in it he basically said that Sven closes his brand, and he's the nose behind Hyrex, which is one of Zoologist Perfumes, and Powder and Dust, award-winning perfume. Apparently, Sven suggested the formula for Victor, and after some chats and discussions, he agreed, and Powder and Dust will be re-released by Zoologist. Now, that's cool. I couldn't be happier about that because, as you know, I love Zoologist Perfumes. I've been featuring his and Sven's perfumes non-stop in many of my videos. But the thing is, in that post, there's not even one word about me, the person behind this fragrance. That's my idea. And I'm saying that and I'm saying that on purpose out loud. I'm not as naive as I came into this fragrance community full of excitement that we can all be friends and everyone is so talented, and I just admired everyone. Honestly, at this point, not tagging me in a post, acting like I'm no one in the situation and I played no role in the creation of Powder and Dust, is more than disappointing. I have no words to describe you my feelings and emotions. I take it very personally, particularly because I think I deserve to be told about this decision, which of course Sven takes full responsibility for. That's in the end his perfume. He can do with it whatever he wants. It's just such a pity that I thought we are friends with both Victor and Sven, and apparently it's all about business. So Powder and Dust will be re-released, it will be reformulated. I don't know what Victor will do with it. Probably it will smell more mainstream, that's what I think about it. But it's a unique fragrance, unlike anything else, which was my goal, and it smells differently to everyone. Just to make things clear, I had no profit whatsoever from Powder and Dust. I created it not for money, but because I was so inspired and just excited to work with Sven, because I thought we have a bond together and we are friends. But apparently he thought differently. It can be anything it is, and I'm just very, very upset that I wasn't told in advance, just like, hey Yana, this is what's happening. Maybe you can think of the animal that Powder and Dust can fit in, because that's what Victor asked in his post, once again without mentioning me. And how did I learn about it? Well, a fellow reviewer tagged me in a comment and said that since this perfume was created in collaboration with me, and he thought of some Russian ballerina, Swan would be nice for it. And at this point I want to make things clear for everyone. I'm not from Russia, I'm from Ukraine. And yes, there is a difference. Overall, guys, the amount of stress I've been going through in 2020 is enormous. It has been one of the hardest years of my life. There is a lot that is going on behind the scenes, and I think the situation wasn't handled right. At least I'm very disappointed. I just wanted to be very honest with you on this platform. I'm very grateful for, because I can be, open with you and friendly and just let you know what's going on in the community. And I've been thinking about changing the way I present perfumes in my videos, because this overexcitement might be a bit overwhelming for some people, but never have I ever thought that such stressful and painful, hurting things need to happen for me to change the way I act in my videos. But honestly, I'm pretty much sure that I will change the way I review perfumes. So if you notice some changes, at least you have an idea why that happened. And I guess that was all I wanted to let you know. Of course, I'll be thinking about all that happened, because it's truly, truly hurting. And yeah, I just wanted to let you know that Victor thinks that Powder and Dust is fitting into Zoologist Perfumes library. I'm wondering why. I just wanted to let you know that I just have one question. I just have one question. Victor posted that he finds Powder and Dust will be fitting into his collection. Why not perfumes that were released before Powder and Dust? Because that's the time when he decided to collaborate with Sven. So he needed to like something else to be inspired to work with him. And so why Powder and Dust was chosen by him too? Because it was awarded by Art and Olfaction Awards and chosen as the best artistic perfume of 2019, and he wants another award-winning perfume in his collection? Maybe. But this award, Golden Pear, goes to Sven. I have no need in it. It just showed me that my ideas are cool and interesting, and I'm pretty much sure that I can win one of those myself. Alright guys, I hope that wasn't too much of a drama, although I wanted to be open with you. I've been thinking about how should I put it all together, because, I've been supporting Victor and Sven, and I've recommended Victor so many perfumers I was, admired by. I admired, and the way it ended is truly painful, but this is one of the most brilliant, although such... But the way it ended, oh boy, It's such a brilliant but painful lesson. I'll be definitely more careful with whom I share my ideas for perfumes, and that's all I have to tell you for today. If you want to support me on any level, please subscribe to my channel. I'm looking forward to what do you have to tell me about all this. Your feedback matters to me. So please request future content, and we'll see each other in my next one. Bye guys.